Okay, so we're getting ready to I'm getting ready to mix up my dye, and I guess after 2010 RIT went to a water-based formula, and you cannot mix the water-based formula with the acetone for your clear coat. So like I said, what you want to do is you want to get the RIT, the Scarlet from 2010 off eBay. It's real simple to find. Some people use 2 packages of these to 1 ounce acetone, and you'll mix it up in your jar, and then you'll finish up with mixing this whole can with your ounce of color. So that's about what it looks like now, mixed with the acetone. It's a pretty good red color. Get pretty stoked on this. So you're gonna need the second jar. You're gonna mix this into your second jar. And you use some coffee filters to strain it. The only jar I had, well, I got a lot of these, but it's got some green sticky stuff residue inside, so I'm gonna have to wash that out. Time to add this into my final jar. I'm straining out the crystals. Alright. And my hands look like they've been inside a virgin nun. Alright, so I started applying my first red clear coat, and as you can see, it's fucking beautiful. There's really nothing to this. Just get your little foam brush and you paint it on. I'm gonna have to put this camera down. It's real hard doing both, filming this and doing it. But you see, I'm just brushing it on. That's all. So that's after 1 coat, 1 stinking coat, and it already looks okay. So fuck, that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm beginning my second coats now. You can see how good that looks. That's 2 coats of the dyed polyurethane. What's that? Little spot looked weird. So what I'm doing is sanding in between the coats. So like this guy sanded, and okay, so the other footage I did for this video of refinishing the stock is lost on a HD flip that won't transfer to my computer. So I'm going to do this on my iPhone. So what I've done was, you know, there's recipes for it on AK files, other videos on YouTube. I took some RIT dye, couple mason jars, some acetone, and you mix about 1 ounce of acetone to 1 packet of the RIT dye to get that iodine orange color. This was a little oranger, but I coated it 1 more time later on because I saw an imperfection that I sanded out, and once I touched it up, stuff had gotten a little darker red. So if you want the iodine orange color, use 1 packet of this the RIT dye. It's scarlet red. I talk in the other videos how pre-2010, how to obtain it. And you want to work as fast as you can. You want to try and do this in 2 days. Because what I learned is the longer this stuff sits, the redder it gets. So if you want a really, really Russian red color, you may not have to use 2 packets like the other recipes tell you of the RIT dye. You might just want to let that sit a couple weeks and then use it. So anyways, that's the finished product there. That's 4 coats. There's no oil on here, nothing. That's the gloss, man. The other videos show you how, or what products I use, how I do it. You know? Now this stuff, this is Polish underfold wood. Dirty hands I've been painting. Okay, so I took that wood and I did have it like this really, really red color. It was ugly, ugly. So I stripped it again, and I decided to use some tung oil. Now tung oil is simple. Let me grab a couple things and I'll show you how to do that. So to get the tung oil finish, I used this stuff. Thornbees? I don't know. And I ran out of the brushes I used to paint the lacquer on, or polyurethane on over here. So what I used, and what you can use for all of it, is this stuff. Egg crate stuff that comes, I don't know, some industrial oil filters. I know I jacked this from my old job. This on a big old industrial oil filter, great big fucker. So that stuff's handy to have. And anyways, you're going to do the same things to get a tung oil finish. I started with a 100, went down to 250, then I used 320 because that was what was available. And with that, instead of steel wool between coats, I use this stuff. And I did dry sanding with it, and it's for clear coat on cars. 1500 grit. It's good shit, man. I prefer it over steel wool. The tung oil finish, I really like it. I might use some of this Minwax clear gloss. It's like a polyurethane stuff you spray, and I use it up here on this bayonet to kind of make it luster a little. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but it works great. And I might go ahead and coat that tung oil with that. It's not hard to get a pro finish, and you don't have to pay a lot of money, you know. If I wanted to get that Russian red, I would have used 2 packets of the RIT dye, or I would have let that sit out longer. I wanted more of an orange color, so I used 1 packet. And you work fast with it, you know, within your 4-hour windows of dry time. And if you get it done in about 2 days, you get that orange color, man. You know? So I hope my videos have been a help. I guess one more thing I can say, if you like these polished bolts, that's fucking simple to do. Same thing. 100 grit, 150, 320, 200 grit, something like that. You don't really have to drop down to 1500. If you have Dremel, you can really jewel those things, man, with like the black rubber bits they have. After you sand it all out, get it kind of fairly polished, you can like mirror finish it with those Dremels, man. It's crazy. I haven't done that with these. I may. I want to give a shout out to Arms of America. They gave me this Bakelite mag. It's a gift. Blew my fucking mind. They know that I've really been looking for a red one like that, and they just sent it to me. I try to send as many people as I can to them. I think they have the best price on kits. I think they have the best fucking kits. You know, they're fucking cool people, man. I ordered an AK-74 kit from them once, and I accidentally clicked on the wood button. I looked at the picture, didn't read the words, and I panicked, man, and wrote them, told them I wanted black poly. They got it to me right away. I mean, they're just great people. You know, if you leave them a message in their notes and request something, they're pretty good at dealing with you. And if you read their magazine policy, man, they're fucking awesome people, and I can't recommend them highly enough, I don't think. Another company I'd highly recommend, I got this bayonet from Desert Fox Sales. They have cheap shit, great fucking parts. They're a small business. Sometimes they're hard to get a hold of. Leave them a voicemail with your number. They'll get back to you, and they're really good people. Some of those hard to find parts, they have cheaper than a lot of the big guys out there, man. I put that little twist in there. Sometimes if you get those old battle issue bayonets, they'll come like that. And what I found was, I'm sure many of you know, these fell off a lot. Oh, the bullet fell. And if you twist it like that, they stay on pretty good, and it's more firm to my hand. I just like it, man. It kind of looks cool. So, yeah, I guess that finishes my video up. I hope I help you guys. I hope you guys stay away from Combloc. I try to stay away from them. I'll never do business with them again. I hope you guys don't. They really fucked me, man. And he tried making it right. I'll give it that to him. But as long as I had to wait for the wood the first time, and it came out looking like shit, and I did this myself, you know. And I hadn't done any fucking woodwork since high school. You know, I'm 30 now, so it's not hard to get a pro finish, man. Just watch some of the videos. Okay, and one more thing. If you guys were wondering what I painted it with, I don't know, probably nobody was. You can't really see the label now, but it's that Rust-Oleum high heat barbecue paint. It's up to 1,000 degrees, it says it's good for. I've used quite a bit of different stuff over time. I've used Duracoat. I haven't used Cerakote yet. I've even tried VHT automotive stuff. That's fucking glossy, good looking shit. But it's only available in aerosol cans. I'm not a fan of aerosol cans, really. And if you don't spray it just right, it blots bad. If you are able to spray it perfectly, you'll get like this mirror high gloss finish. I like the Rust-Oleum because I like to use my air compressor to spray my paint, and I prefer those kinds of finishes better. And with this stuff, I'm able to adjust the air to where I get kind of this textured look, and I like it, man. I think it looks fucking cool. It's pretty fucking durable. There's some oil leaking out right here. Oh, the selector is from Krebs. I don't know if I recommend it. 60 bucks, and I mean, that right there is just, oh shit, wrong gun. That right there is just something they spot welded on. Hell, I got a welder. I could weld it myself, you know. I can cut that slot myself. So I don't know if I'd really recommend that. If I get requests, this is a... Alright, so I thought I'd throw this stock in the mix too. It's an SKS stock that was fucking destroyed when I got it. It came with a rifle I got that was also destroyed. And I rebuilt the rifle a long time ago. I have a really nice Tula, and I figured, fuck it, why not do a Bubba one, man? It's pretty wild, but I kind of am getting back to the old original configuration. I think the SKS just performs a lot better. Now this one I kind of want to do like a tiger stripe look. I'm not so happy with the tiger stripes. I used a torch that kind of had a really wide flame. I think one of those butane torches you'd get at the cigarette store would probably work best. That has a smaller flame for like striping. And after you sand the wood and stuff, you just burn it and then you stain it. This is a little redder looking. This was after I let this stuff cure out about a week, so probably to get the best red color you do want to use 2 packets, looking at this now. So I don't know what I was gonna say earlier. Something, the fucking phone died. But if you want a, oh yeah, if you wanted a kind of a how-to on building a milled AK into a stamped one, if you buy a milled kit, I guess I can do one if you guys request it. It's a real pain in the ass. I don't recommend it unless you want the challenge. I don't recommend it unless you're an advanced builder. As you see, I had to get a special barrel, and hunting down a trunnion was a motherfucker. The front trunnion, AK 74 gas block on or gas chamber on the 7.62 barrel, and fortunately I own a small lathe, so I was able to turn the barrel to get that fit. I had to hone that out with a small piston hone. It was a lot of work, man, and a lot of parts hunting. If you want the challenge, do it. I got this kit a long time ago, dirt cheap, and I thought I was getting a deal. I didn't know milled kits were so expensive for a reason. So I've done other builds since then and slowly collected parts, and then finally went after it once I felt I was up to the challenge. So I guess that's the last of the video 3 on refinishing your fucking stocks. It's my first video, a little video series. I hope I get professional and better as the time goes. If you guys like them, let me know. If you have any input, let me know. Or anything you want to know, video you'd like. Maybe I can do a build video or something, but there's plenty of them out there. Maybe I could show you how to make some of your own jigs. You don't have to buy everything fucking AK Builder sells. You can make a lot of it simple yourself. Anyways, let me know what you think.